Most of my life, I never thought I'd go on a mission trip. But then a few years ago, I began asking myself some tough questions about my faith and my serving. And in this process, there was a lot of headlines about Christian persecution. I really just wanted to help. I wanted to be part of God's solution, but I didn't know what the answer was. A few months later, Abundant Life announced several mission trips, and one of the trips was to Lebanon. Pretty early on, I was confident that this is what God wanted me to do. He wanted me to go on this trip. Everyone has a different walk with God, is on a different journey. My trip was a test of faith and trust between me and God. One of the biggest things I've learned after the last trip was, there's a lot of fear in the world, and love is the opposite of fear. If I want to make a difference, I've got to bury that fear. I've got to give that fear to God and show love and step out on faith. I don't agree with what the news says, that every refugee from the Middle East hates America, hates Christians. Many of the people I talk to from Iraq or Syria, they like America. They believe it's a place of hope and freedom, and they really deserve to hear the message of Christ just as much as anybody. There are Arabic people living in our cities now. I would challenge everyone to reach out to them, start a conversation with them, show them Christ's love. They have perceptions about us, and they may have been told that Americans don't like you, Christians don't like you, and we have a choice. Are we going to validate that statement, or we can choose to be living proof of a loving God to a watching world?